right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Happy Monday. Looks like everything's going well with the stream. Nothing's going well for the Yankees because they don't have any clutch hitting. Again, it's just like last year. Told you. Oh, what do we got here? We got some... maybe a couple internet hiccups. Looks like things are stabilizing. Let's take this off the internet just in case. Yeah, all right, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we are good overall. I'm just going to check something real quick with the computer. All right, hopefully things settle down, or somebody pops in here and lets me know how things are going. It looks like we've had a few dropped frames, but nothing crazy. Usually the beginning of the stream is a bit meh anyway. It's just after 7 o'clock. Things are super busy here in LA. Anyway, let's get going. Kikuchi versus Cole. Yeah, looks like there's some hiccups maybe over there. Let's see. 7-2 Blue Jays, 7-3 Yankees. Let's see. McKenzie will not be used. We made some moves. Signed Kwang Young Kim out of free agency to shore up the pen with some injuries to Montgomery. Let's see. Everybody else against the lefty, Kikuchi. I want the righties in there for sure. Let's see. What's up, Tyler? How's it going? Hope you're well. But let's see. A chance. You know, Cabrera hit very, very well. Let's... it's hard because like everybody's like red hot. There's nobody who's like, well, they had a bad game yesterday. Everybody's had a good game. So let's roll. Let's roll. We'll have 3 lefties in the lineup. Let's see what happens. We'll use the usuals. Also, Tyler and anybody else who pops in, just give me a heads up if the stream gets a little choppy. Things seem to be a little, I don't know if it's the internet or what, but foggy day at Yankee Stadium. Again, 7-3 Yankees, 7-2 Blue Jays. Garrett Cole taking the mound, his 3rd start of the year, 2-0 with a 1.88 ERA, 9 strikeouts in 14 innings pitched, a whip well under 1, 3 walks in those 14 innings. And Bo Bichette hit 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, a 294 average. Will lead off here in the top of the first. There's a strike at the top of the zone, and we are underway. 101 on the gun. 0-1 now to Bichette. Now changeup, line to right. Garcia drifting to his left. Makes the catch. And 1 quick out here in the first. As we look at the Blue Jays starting lineup, we just saw Bichette. He'll be followed by Tapia. Vlad Jr. at first. George Springer in center. Gurriel Jr. is the DH. Teoscar Hernandez in right. Matt Chapman at third. Reese McGuire behind the plate. And Kevin Biggio batting 9th and playing second. Biggio only a $1.76 thus far in the young year. As Tapia, Raimel Tapia, hitting 226 now. Pops it up. First pitch swinging. Olsen in foul ground. Near the dugout. Makes the catch. 2 away. Now that brings up Vlad Jr. 3 homers, 9 RBIs, a 250 average. One of the big boppers for the Blue Jays. Smacks this to right field, and that's going to dunk in front of Garcia for a 2-out single. So the Blue Jays, they are free swingers, and they are proving that here in the first game of this 3-game set. And that brings up the ever-dangerous George Springer, hitting 308 on the year. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Springer, 1 homer, 7 RBIs, but look at that OPS. Anytime it's over 1,000, that's pretty good. He's now swinging and miss on a good slider from Cole, 0-2. Springer approaching 200 career home runs, lays off a slider there as Cole tried to expand the zone. The 1-2, swing and a miss, got him on the backdoor curveball. So despite the 2-out single, Toronto gets nothing else. Nice, cool inning for Cole. We go bottom 1, no score here in the Bronx. Kikuchi, 0-1 on the year with a 5.4 ERA. A whip up near 1.5. 2 walks and a strikeout in his first start as a Blue Jay. This is his second start. DJ LeMahieu, an even 300 average, 2 homers, 10 RBIs will lead off. Kikuchi, a cutter, fastball, slider, changeup. That slider, very effective against lefties. That slider, that one just stays outside. Tried to backdoor it, 1-0. It'll be a 1-0. Popped up, shallow center. Springer is there, makes the catch, and 1 away here in the bottom of the first.
Batting second, the left fielder.
You now look at the Yankees starting lineup. We just saw LeMahieu fly out. He's followed by Aaron Hicks, then Avi Garcia, Matt Olson, Bobby Witt Jr. at third, Cody Bellinger in center, Jacob Stallings behind the plate, Michael Conforto is your DH in his third start as a Yankee, and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is shortstop batting ninth. Hicks, 4 homers, 5 RBIs, a 250 average.
Let's go, Yankees.
So the Yankees are about to lose in real life 3-0 as Hicks swings through a fastball, 0-1. With Aaron Hicks at the plate up in real life, too. As Hicks swings at this one and pops it foul. This will drift into the seats, a souvenir for a fan, 0-2. The 0-2 to Hicks. Inside outed towards the right side. Biggio, bare hands, fires the first in time, 2 away. Nice play there by Biggio. And now I bring up Avi Garcia, hitting 268, 4 homers, 9 RBIs. They play him to pull to the left side. Late on the cutter there, 0-1. Garcia coming off an 0-for-4 day with a hit by pitch. The 0-1. Hammered back up the middle and through for a base hit. And because of the shift, this is going to split the outfielders and roll all the way to the wall. Springer with a good arm gets it in quickly, but Garcia has himself a 2-out double. His third of the year. There's the daily double sound effect. And that brings up Matt Olson now with a chance to drive in a run, hitting 378. And hammers an inside cutter foul, 0-1. He was ready for that one. Olson, 4 homers, 8 RBIs. A home run here would give him the Yankee lead in both homers and ribbies. As he fouls off a backdoor slider, 0-2. You wonder now if Kikuchi will try to expand the zone. His 10th pitch of the inning. And that's exactly what he did. Olson could not hold up. Strikes out swinging. So very much mirror images in the top and bottom of the first. Despite 2-out hits, neither team scores. We go top 2. No score in the Bronx. Leading off here is Gurriel Jr. hitting 351 on the Young campaign. Cole only at 8 pitches. Number 9 now on its way. Popped up to left. Hicks coming on. Settles under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. Hicks singles to right in real life to keep the Yankee game alive. As Teoscar Hernandez comes up in our game, 1 homer, 2 RBIs, a 258 average. There's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. You see there Hernandez, 109 career home runs. Now a circle change, just a little low, 1-1. The 1-1 to Hernandez. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 1-2. Good pitch there with the 2-seamer. As this is chopped foul, staying alive. Good slider there by Cole. It'll be another 1-2. The curveball drifts outside, and Hernandez lays off 2-2. The 2-2 swing, strike 3 called. Didn't even swing at it, just froze him with that fastball. 2 away. Second K of the day for Cole. That brings up Matt Chapman hitting 241. Came over, of course, from the A's in that big trade right before the season started. Fouls off a fastball. 0-1. The 0-1 to Chapman. Backdoor sliders in there for a strike. 0-2. And Cole looking to have a nice, easy second inning. This one chopped on the left field line. Just foul. Still 0-2. And the Yankees lose 3-0. They didn't even score a single run. Bunch of bums. It'll be an 0-2 again to Chapman. High fastball lays off of it. 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now this one popped up the center. Bellinger coming on. Settles under it. Makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. So a 1-2-3 second for Cole. We go bottom 2 as we look at the fan cam. The Burger King, Taco Bell, Polar Seltzer, a fan cam. We go bottom 2, no score. Leading off with a hit 306 average, 2 homers, 3 RBIs, Bobby Witt Jr.
The third baseman, Bobby Witt Jr.
And Bobby Witt gets hold of the first pitch, a hanging slider deep left center, but it'll be run down out there by Tapia, 1 away.
Batting 6, the center field.
Now give us a chance to take a look at the weather. It's foggy today in the Bronx. Cody Bellinger, 324 average, 4 homers, 9 RBIs, steps up. The wind, though, blowing in from dead left. That's probably why that ball didn't go farther. It hung up there for Tapia as Cody takes one outside, 1-0. The Jays play Cody to pull. He smacks the cutter foul, 1-1. Cody had a big series against Boston. Really had a coming out party as a Yankee. And the 1-1, ooh, just outside, said the umpire. Kikuchi wanted that call, but didn't get it, 2-1. The 2-1 to Cody. Smacked foul. 2-2. Late on that fastball. It'll be a 2-2 to Cody. Inside out on the left field line. A base hit into the corner. So Bellinger gets himself a shift-beating double. And a man on with a man out now. You're in the bottom of the second. What's up, Rob? How's it going? He off. The Yankees aren't making the playoffs. I've said it before and I said it again. Their ceiling is 86 wins. 87 maybe. They'll be in 3rd place and not make the playoffs. But welcome. First time chat from a viewer, so welcome. So that brings up Jacob Stallings hitting 382. Smacks the cutter foul, 0-1. Nice, Rob. Yeah, I was working basically right up to the stream today. I had a lot of stuff to get done. Stallings, 3 homers, 7 RBIs, a 382 average. Bat really coming alive here in pinstripes. A base hit would give the Yankees the lead. Bellinger has very good speed at second. 1 out, 1 on, 0-1 count. Misses high, and the count levels at 1 to Stallings. The 1-1 to Jacob Stallings. Chop to the left side. Bellinger will move to third, but Bichette is there. Fires the first. Easy play, 2 away. And now they'll bring up Michael Conforto in his 3rd game as a Yankee. Signed out of the free agent pool after an injury to Jason Dominguez. 1 homer, 2 RBIs, a 429 average. Oh, I agree, Tide. I agree. As this is chop foul 0-1. Aaron Judge is not worth $36 million a year. He's not worth more than $25 million a year. The 0-1, good cutter from Kikuchi gets the inside part of the plate, 0-2. Maybe Matt Olson, Rob. Maybe Brandon Woodruff from the Brewers. I mean, it depends on what you consider a big name. Obviously, Cody Bellinger for sure, former MVP, as this is chopped back to Kikuchi. He'll flip to first. So despite the 1-out double, we look at the Yankee fan cam. Burger King, Taco Bell, Polar Ice Seltzer, fan cam. And at the end of 2 full, no score in the Bronx. Reese McGuire now, no homers, 3 RBIs, hitting .222.
The catcher,
Steps up to the plate.
McGuire.
Swings and misses on a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1. Smack towards left, and that'll get down in front of Hicks for a base hit. Yeah, they are, Rob. They are. What's up, JP? How's it going? So a leadoff single here in the top of the third, and that brings up Kevin Biggio, hitting a .176 through 9 games. Takes one inside, 1-0. 1 homer, 2 RBIs, though. Corbin Burns. I want pitching, as that's back up the middle for a base hit. Bellinger will quickly get it in, but the 8-9 hitters here against Cole getting the job done. As Biggio strokes a single to center. Nice, JP. Much appreciated, buddy. So that brings up Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 tonight. But 2 on with nobody out. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now chases a slider out of the zone, 0-2. Thank you for the help in expanding the zone there, Mr. Bo Bichette. Checks his swing, but goes around, says the home plate umpire, strike 3. Third K for Cole, and 1 away here now in the top of the third.
The left fielder,
Rob, I hope the Yankees pass on Judge. He's 30 years old. He's not worth what he thinks he's worth. Let him go and try and get $36 million on the open market. Let him walk. Quickly an 0-2 to Tapia. Swing and a miss, and Cole blows the fastball by him. Strike 3, 2 away. Oh, thank you, JP. Thank you.
the first baseman,
I'd rather have Juan Soto. That brings up Vlad Jr., who singled in his first at-bat. Takes one inside, 1-0. Now a slider's in there for a strike, 1-1. Now fouls a fastball back out of play, 1-2. The Yankee offer of $30.5 million was more than charitable, as this one skied to fairly deep center, but again, the wind is blowing in. Bellinger in right center makes the catch to end the third. So despite the leadoff singles, the Blue Jays do not score. We go bottom third, no score here in the Bronx. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa now. 308 average, 2 homers, 7 RBIs. 9-game hitting streak for him. After going 0 for 5 on opening day, Falefa has been on base every game since. As he fouls off a cutter there, out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Falefa. Smack towards left center field, ranging over is Springer. He'll make the catch, 1 away. No, I agree, Rob. I don't see anybody giving him that kind of money.
the second baseman,
As LeMahieu 0 for 1. Flew out in his first at-bat as the lineup turns over, and he steps up to the dish. And LeMahieu smacks one to left center field, and no one's going to catch this one. This one is one hop against the wall. LeMahieu will pull into second with a 1-out double. His third double of the year as the daily double sound effect takes hold, and that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 1 today. Takes a pitch outside, 1-0. The 1-0 to Aaron. Swing and a miss on a borderline cutter, 1-1. Kikuchi trying to stay away from Hicks. Now climbs the ladder with the cutter, 1-2. LeMahieu below average speed at second, but would likely score on a single. As Hicks is going to test that out, this one towards center, but it hangs up for Springer. He'll make the catch. LeMahieu will stay put, 2 away here in the bottom of the third. And that brings up Avi Garcia, who doubled in his first at-bat, averaging out to 286 on the young campaign.
Garcia.
First pitch fouled back and out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Avi. A little late on that slider. Fouls it straight back. 0-2. Didn't recognize it till it was too late. Now this one, staying alive, spoils a low cutter. Still 0-2. Kikuchi, very effective, very economical. This will only be his 33rd pitch of the day. Oh, and it plunks Avi on the hip. So Garcia, I believe that's his second hit by pitch already of the year and second in as many games. And that brings up Matt Olson, who's 0 for 1. Well, it's a better matchup for Kikuchi, but when you're up 0-2 in the count and there's no intent to hit Garcia, swing and a miss there on a high cutter, 0-1. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. And Olson swings through an inside fastball, 0-2. Garcia, great speed at first. LeMahieu, below average speed at second. The 0-2. And Olson off the end of the bat, little blue humpback liner towards Biggio. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Nice, Rob, nice. That's a lot of XP. That'll help you out in Diamond Dynasty. We go top 4. Be the heart of the Blue Jays lineup, no score. George Springer 0 for 1. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Good pitch there from Cole. And now a slider, fouled back out of play, 0-2. Yeah, no, I hear you, Rob, I hear you. Now this one chopped over to the left side because of the shift. Falefa there, charges, fires the first in time, 1 away. And that'll bring up Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who flew out in his first at-bat. Fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike, 0-1. Gurriel will take a lot of first pitch strikes usually. One of the few Blue Jays to do that. He lays off the low changeup, 1-1. One of the few pitches not really working tonight for Cole, but the fastball, the knuckle curve, and definitely the slider, as there's a strike on the inside black, 1-2. The 1-2, chopped foul, still 1-2. And now a curve in the dirt, count levels at 2-2. Now this one, driven to left center field, but jammed him a bit. Bellinger ranging to his right, makes the catch, 2 away. Yeah, maybe, Rob, maybe. But it is what it is. Teoscar Hernandez now up. He's 0 for 1. I like testing out the trade AI. As this one popped up shallow center, long run for Bellinger. Makes the catch, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. We go bottom 4, still scoreless here in New York. Bobby Witt Jr. put a charge into it in his first at-bat, but it was ran down by Tapia out in left center. So he is 0 for 1. And now does it again. This one to deep left center field. Being run down, though, and Springer will make the catch. He's just under it a little bit, and with the wind blowing in, it's getting hung up there in left center.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, Darkstroke, you basically said everything that I've been saying. This is not a good Yankees team. You're delusional if you think this is a good team. There's no clutch hitting. That happened yesterday and it happened today. They left 16 guys on yesterday. As that misses high, 1-0 to Bellinger, who's 1 for 1 with a double. Swing and miss on a changeup, 1-1. No, it is still kind of early, Rob, but again, I look at this roster, and their ceiling to me is 87 wins. 86, 87. I just don't see it coming together, because you know what's going to happen? When the bats wake up, the pitching's going to go cold. The 1-2 to Bellinger, smacked foul, still 1-2. You can't ask any more from the Yankees. When you give up only 3 runs, you should win those games. As this one now, fouled off on the left field side, still 1-2. Well, exactly, Rob. I don't think the pitching is going to hold either. I think everybody behind Cole, swing and a miss there, strike 3. 2 away here now in the bottom of the 4th. I think everybody behind Cole is going to fall apart.
Now batting.
Yeah, I mean, he kept going, Darkstroke. I think he'll be okay, at least in the long run for sure, as Jacob Stallings takes a backdoor slider for a strike 0-1. Stallings rolled one over in his first at-bat, grounded out. The 0-1 inside, 1-1. As Stallings skies one on the right field line, slicing, foul, 1-2. I mean, again, at Darkstroke, it's still early. This is modern ball, unfortunately, is that they don't let the starters go very long first or second time through the rotation. This is rolled over to third, throw to first in time. So a 1-2-3 inning for Kikuchi as well. Nice play by Chapman. We go top 5. No score in the Bronx. The Texas Rangers, you mean, Rob? That's true. I guess we could be rooting for that. Would be a lot worse. That misses inside to Chapman, 1-0. 1-0, swung and a miss. How about that new kid, though, Ralph Macchio, or whatever his name is, out of the pen? He's pitched pretty good in a couple appearances so far. As Chapman on a hard hop lines one to Falefa. He'll fire to first in time, 1 away. I know that's not his name, but still.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher.
Darkstroke, it's the first time through the order. He wasn't going to go 5 innings anyway because Boone doesn't want to overwork him because Boone's a moron. Swing and a miss, 0-1. As this one rolled over to the right side, LeMahieu there. A lot of ground ball outs today. Fires the first 2 away. Yeah, I like him, Rob. I like him. Another Jersey kid. As Biggio now 1 for 1 with a single. Steps up with 2 outs and no one on. Takes one outside. 1-0. The 1-0 to Biggio. Chopped foul. The count levels at 1-1. The 1-1. Skied to left. Hicks, though, ranging to his right, will make the catch. Another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. Box scores even. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. And the Yankees break through in the bottom of the 5th. We'll find out. No score in the Bronx. I'm not a Stanton fan. He off. I'm not a Stanton fan. Never have been. Another guy who's paid more than he's worth for whatever reason, as that's rolled foul, 0-1. Again, it's part of the reason why in my franchise I traded all these guys for pitching. You never have enough pitching. As that sails high and outside, the count levels at 1-1. The 1-1 rolled over to the right side. Guerrero there will take it himself, 1 away. Yeah, I've never been a Stanton fan. Oh, when he's Mike Stanton, yeah, I know. Kiner Falefa now, he's 0 for 1. Falefa trying to bunt his way on, but that's going to kick just foul. He's done it a couple of times this year. 8 for his last 22. 0-1 now to Falefa. He takes one inside and levels the count off at 1-1. Trying to get something started for the Yankees. Yeah, I mean, I want him to do well, but like, I don't really care for him. I think again he's overpaid as this is popped up to right. Catch is made by Hernandez out there, 2 away.
Now batting, second base.
Well, I mean, we'll see, Rob. We'll see. As LeMahieu 1 for 2 with a double. Steps into the dish with no one on and 2 outs. So LeMahieu pops the cutter foul and out of play. The count is 0-1. Yankees coming off a sweep of the Red Sox. They've won 5 of their last 6. They're 7-3 overall. The Blue Jays, though, are 7-2. As LeMahieu gets a hold of one. This one to driven deep to right field. Hernandez looks up. Goodbye, baseball. The machine. His 3rd of the year. An oppo bomb for DJ. And it's 1-0 Yankees. Yeah, Darkstroke, I would trade half the team. Let Castro, where's Tim LeCastro? Let him get a start. Well, actually, I think LeCastro might be hurt for a couple more days. But anyway, Aaron Hicks now up. He's 0 for 2. And first pitch swinging, pops it up. Guerrero Jr. in foul ground will make the catch. That'll end the inning, but the Yankees strike first. DJ LeMahieu, his third of the year. At the end of 5 full in the Bronx, it's 1-0 Yankees. Bo Bichette now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout.
The shortstop, Bo
Takes the strike on the inside black, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now this one, line to LeMahieu. He'll make the catch on a humpback liner, 1 away.
the batter, the left
Yes,
fielder.
now that brings up Tapia. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. Cole just mowing down the Blue Jays. There's a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a changeup, 0-2. The 0-2, swing and a miss, got him on the curveball. Second K of the day for Tapia. I believe that's the 5th or 6th overall for Cole. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
And that'll bring up Vladdy Jr., who's 1 for 2 with a single. Just inside to the umpire 1-0. Well, that's how I feel, Rob. Jettison them all and call up Dominguez. There's a strike in the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 to Vladdy. Strike on the outside half of the plate, 1-2. Well, even that dark stroke, I mean, I'd call up Volpe now. That misses outside 2-2. I said it before, like, let the kids learn at the big league level. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him on the curve. Guerrero down swinging, and Cole continues to roll. We go bottom 6. Yankees up 1-0. Avi Garcia now, 1 for 1 with a double, was also hit by a pitch.
leading off,
He will lead off here in the bottom of the 6th.
Avisail.
Yeah, Andrew, I mean, look, I've said it before and I've said it again. Toronto's the team that should win the division this year. The Yankee offense is overrated. You know, it's just a shame that we got a good pitching from Tyon as this is lined right to short. Bichette there makes the catch on a line, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
You know, it is what it is. The Yankees' ceiling is 86, 87 wins. That's why especially they needed to sweep Boston. As Matt Olson 0 for 2. Skies 1 to left. Hung up there for Tapia. He'll make the catch, 2 away. Well, I mean, that's the thing too, Rob. Like you said earlier,
now
it's the
batting,
first week of the
third
season.
baseman,
It's tough to bury a team in the first week. But
Junior.
I just don't see enough change from last year to this year to believe that this Yankee squad is going to do any better than last year. If not worse, in my opinion. As that misses outside to Bobby Witt, 1-0. Yeah, he went 5 innings, 2 runs. He made 1 mistake to Springer. That was it. The bullpen, too. King made 1 mistake to Springer. They did great. They gave it 1 run. As this one hammered to left field, this time it's going to get down, and this time it's going to go to the wall. So Witt, who was robbed of a couple doubles early, now finally has his 2-bagger with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Sure, Andrew, because they're evenly matched teams. They'll be fighting for 3rd place. And in that regard, I think the Yankees will get 3rd and Boston will get 4th. And there'll be maybe 2 games difference between the 2 of them. Cody Bellinger now 1 for 2 with a double. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. Whereas, what's his name? Alex Manoah was effectively wild for the Blue Jays. What was that? I think through 5 innings, he had 4 walks, but only gave up 1 hit. Yankees should be embarrassed. If you're a Yankee fan, you should be embarrassed because the team should be better. And Brian Cashman should be fired. As Cody Bellinger gets a hold of one, puts a charge in it, deep right field, looking up, goodbye baseball! The American Nightmare, Cody Bellinger, his 5th of the year, and the Yankees now are up 3-0. 102 miles an hour off the bat, and Bellinger makes Kikuchi pay after the 2-out double to Bobby Witt. Andrew, if you were listening, I literally just said the Yankees are not going to have more than 87 wins. That is not good enough for a playoff team. I've said it before, and I've said it again. I've literally been repeating myself for a week. The Yankees are not a playoff team. Sorry, I don't mean to get. I'm not getting mad at you. I'm just getting. I've said it before. I said it again. The Yankees are not a playoff team. Being 0-1 to Stallings. This one hammered to left, not with the way the roster currently is. Popped up to left, Tapia there, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees strike for 2 more. At the end of 6 full in the Bronx, it's 3-0 Yankees. Yeah, I don't know what Boone is doing, Darkstroke. I think that Boone is just a moron. Like we've said it before, we'll say it again. George Springer now 0 for 2, leading off here against Cole. Takes a strike in the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Because Boone is a moron. Gallo sucks. Gallo is an instant out. Gallo needs to be moved down to the 9 hole. Let Donaldson hit 5 and put this one smack through the left side. That'll beat the shift. So a shift beating single as Bellinger get it in quickly with a leadoff single. Yeah, I just don't get it, Rob. I don't get it.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now takes one low, 1-0. Oh, and now he plunks him, lost control of the slider. So much like I believe it was the 3rd or the 4th, 2 men on with nobody out to lead off the 7th. Yeah, well, again, I would trade Gallo. So Oscar Hernandez now 0 for 2, fouls off a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1, rolled over to first. Olsen to second for 1, back to first. In time, a 3-6-3 rally killer. A pitcher's best friend, nicely turned there by Olsen. Going to third is Springer, but 2 big outs here now in the 7th. And that'll bring up Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 2 today with a man on and 2 outs. As he pops the first pitch foul and out of play, 0-1. Rob, I don't think Gallo's going to get started this year. I don't think, as that swung on and missed. Checked his swing, but the umpire says he went around 0-2. That slider just misses, says the umpire, one of those 50-50 pitches. Now that's blocked by Stallings nicely, 2-2. I don't think Gallo is going to do anything. If Gallo hits 200, we should consider it a miracle. This one popped foul and out of play, 2-2. Chapman staying alive. Now this one ripped to the right side, knocked down by Witt. He'll recover, fire to first, not in time. Chapman will beat it out for an infield single. Nice play by the rookie Witt, but scoring from third is Springer. And Toronto's on the board, it's 3-1, and that brings up Reese McGuire, who takes a strike in the outside black, 0-1. Rob, I think that's a very fair assessment. He is the 3 true outcomes. I think 25 to 30 home runs is what'll happen, as this one is over the head of Falafa for a base hit. Hicks will get it in, but now the tying runs are on for Toronto. What's up, money man?
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin.
And now the Yankee pen will start to warm. Alex Reyes getting up. And that'll bring up Kevin Biggio, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Takes one outside, 1-0. Yeah, Ty, that's like I said. I want to see Dominguez. I want to see Volpe. I don't want to see Josh Donaldson. There's a strike in the inside part of the plate, 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Yankees up by 2. Hanging curveball. If it stays fair, it's gone. It is gone. Biggio, a 3-run bomb. And the bottom of the Blue Jay lineup continues to curse the Yankees. It's 4-3 Toronto. Thank you for the sub, money man. Thank you. Goodbye, baseball, as Biggio starting to heat up. The wind almost took it foul, but he just hooked it around the foul pole. And that'll bring up Bo Bichette, who's 0 for 3. And Cole was so close to getting out of that inning. If Witt comes up with that ground ball cleanly, again, it wasn't an easy play, and then just a couple of bloops and the blast. It'll be a 1-1 now to Bichette. This one popped up to right. In comes Garcia. He'll have to play it on a hop. And Garrett Cole, for whatever reason, just couldn't get the last out here in the 7th. And Alex Reyes now will come on to get the final out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 29, Alex Reyes.
Yeah, I think it's just people looking for something to complain about, Tide. That's all it is. People want to complain. It's, you know, what are you going to do? So that brings up Tapia now with a man on and 2 outs still. Yankees now down 4-3 as that one misses high and outside, 1-0. Now there's a strike in the inside corner, 1-1. Now a slider inside, 2-1. Also, if the umpire had given Cole that 50-50 pitch, that would have been strike 3. This inning would have been over. That's chopped foul, 2-2. The 2-2 now to Tapia. Inside, 3-2. Vladdy Jr. on deck. The payoff pitch. No, exactly. It's people need to just looking for something to complain. Now this one fouled back out of play. I don't think he'd mind it. Tied, I think it would help him for sure as that sails inside, so a walk to Tapia. And that brings up Vlad Jr. Yeah, with the pesky pole. Vlad Jr. 1 for 3 with a walk, hammers a fastball foul, 0-1. Now that just low, 1-1. Now swings and misses on another fastball, 1-2. Just got a piece of the slider to stay alive. Vlad making him work. This Blue Jay lineup has come to life here in the 7th. So that's blocked by Stallings. Everybody stays put. Stallings got a good arm. The 2-2. Low, 3-2. Yeah, maybe, Rob, maybe. George Springer on deck. As Vlad spoils a curveball, still 3-2. Now hammers a fastball foul. I mean, Tide, they call him the next Juan Soto. Swing and a miss, got him on the changeup. So Reyes strikes out Guerrero to end the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Blue Jays stretch their offensive prowess. A 3-run bomb by Kevin Biggio, and at the end of 6.5, the Blue Jays now have the lead 4-3.
Your attention, please.
Trevor Richards making his 3rd appearance now of the year. 2 1/3 innings pitched. 1 strikeout, no walks. And leading off is Michael Conforto. And, yep, and he's a switch hitter, Rob. Yep.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Chad Green now starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he'll pitch the 8th. Yep, exactly, Darkstroke. Yeah, Tied. I would never forgive them as Conforto fouls off a changeup, 0-1. Richards fastball, changeup, curveball pitcher. Rolls this over to the right side and through for a base hit. So Conforto, 3 ground balls today, but that one finds the outfield, and the leadoff man is on here in the bottom of the 7th. Big fan of it, he off. Big hit, big fan. Now that brings up Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And Falefa tries to drop a bunt, but misses, 0-1. Average speed at first, as Falefa smacks this curveball foul, 0-2. And now this one rolled up the middle, slow roller, can be 2. Bichette goes to second for 1 on the first in time. A double play there, hitting 2 by Falefa. That's why I tried to bunt. And now we look back at the 5th inning when DJ LeMahieu got his 3rd home run of the year at the time, made it 1-0 Yankees. Yankees would love to see him do that again. 2 for 3 with a homer and a double today. And LeMahieu spoils that curveball, smacks it foul, 0-1. LeMahieu now at 98 career home runs. That graphic needs to be updated. Fouls off a fastball, 0-2. The 0-2 now to DJ. Late on that curveball. High curveball. He hung it, but it's dropping back into the zone late, and he spoils it. Another 0-2. Another foul ball from DJ LeMahieu. The 0-2. Skied to right and fairly deep, but it is playable. The catch is made by Hernandez, and that'll end the inning. So the Yankees get a hit, but because of the double play, no one left. We go top 8. Yankees down 4-3. And in comes Chad Green, making his 5th appearance of the year. 3 1/3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, no walks.
Number 57, Chad Green.
I don't like that they took away Green's 4th pitch in the game. Leading off, 1 for 3 today with a double is George Springer. And George Springer hammers one to left center field. Going back is Bellinger. It's gone! I forgot how to climb the wall. Bellinger's 2nd of the year, and it's 5-3 Toronto. Springer turns on a fastball, and despite the wind blowing in, Springer is able to muscle it out of here. Actually, how did that... It's been so long. Jump. RB is jump. RB is jump. So there you go. As Gurriel Jr. takes one high, one. I don't think Bellinger would have got that one anyway, but the 1-0. So Green gives up his first home run of the year. This one chopped to first. Olsen will take it himself, 1 away. Brings up to Oscar Hernandez now, who's 0 for 3. Takes a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now hammers a fastball foul, 0-2. Staying alive as he chops a curveball foul. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away here now in the 8th. I would imagine so, tied, I guess for the most part, as Matt Chapman 1 for 3. Hammers that one foul, scored the Blue Jays' first run. Got that 7th inning rally started. There's a strike, 0-2. Yeah, I didn't watch it either, Darkstroke, because, yeah, anybody with half a brain knows that would have been a bad idea. Yeah, David Cone on Sunday nights is great. It's better than Eddie Perez for sure, as that misses just low again. That 50-50 curveball that the umpire doesn't want to give the Yankee pitchers now. Now 3-2 to Chapman. Reese McGuire on deck. Now popped him up. Jammed him with a fastball. Stallings in foul ground. Discards the mask. Makes the catch. And that'll end the inning. But Toronto gets another run. George Springer, his 2nd of the year. And at the end of 7.5, it's 5-3 Toronto. Yeah, no. Everybody hates A-Rod and everybody hates Michael Kay. So, Tim Meza now making his 2nd appearance of the year. He will start it off against Aaron Hicks. Meanwhile, Giovanni Gallegos looks like he will... Actually, you know what? Yeah. Gallegos will be the actually no. Kwang Young Kim, who we just signed, we'll have him pitch, get his first inning as a Yankee, unless we hate the lead here. Hicks leading off against Meza, 0 for 3. Hicks fouls off a sinker, 0-1. The right side of the plate is his weaker side of the plate. Check swing, strike though on the sinker. 0-2. Mesa sinker, slider, fastball pitcher. And now Hicks rolls one to the third baseline, but it kicks foul. 0-2. Favorite play-by-play. Honestly, it's hard. A lot of play-by-play guys today aren't that great. As Hicks takes one inside, 1-2. I mean, when John Sterling was in his prime, he was very good. The problem is that Sterling is now a caricature of himself. The 1-2. Oh, and it plunks Hicks. Well, the Yankees get the tying run up to the plate now, and Avi Garcia, who's 1 for 2 with a double. So that's one way to get a runner on. And Garcia, this one to the left side. Bichette knocks it down. Flips to second for one on the first. Garcia will beat it out. A fielder's choice. If Bobby Witt had done that and come up cleanly in the 7th inning, this would be a different game right now. Instead, that brings up Matt Olson. Lefty versus lefty. 0 for 3 tonight. Swings and misses on a backdoor slider. 0-1. No, I don't like Matt Vasgersian. I mean, obviously, Vin Scully, when he was broadcasting, that drifts outside. 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss on a slider. 1-2. I mean, I used to like Chris Berman when he would do baseball sometimes, too, back in the day. 1-2, misses inside and levels the count up at 2-2. Now Olsen stays alive, spoiling the slider. Still 2-2. And now Olsen on the left field line without slice foul. Still 2-2. I mean, 17 used to be great. He off. Count now full as that slider misses outside and Bobby Witt Jr. on deck. Oh, called strike 3, top of the zone. Olsen can't believe it. 2 away. A perfect pitch, and that brings up Bobby Witt 1 for 3 with a double and a run score. Witt, a little out in front of that fastball, 0-1, or maybe a hair late, I guess. Great speed at first and at the plate. Witt spoils a slider quickly, 0-2. Yeah, Cohen is good, dark stroke, I'll give them that. As Witt on the first baseline, just foul though, says the umpire. Guerrero did a good job of knocking it down. The 0-2, this one right at Guerrero, makes the catch on a line drive, and that'll end the inning. Yankees hit the ball well, but unfortunately get nothing to show for it. We go top 9, Yankees down by 2, and in comes, making his Yankee debut, Kwang Young Kim. One save last year, a long reliever for the Cardinals, a 3.46 ERA, 27 of games. Signed with the injury to Jordan Montgomery and Tristan McKenzie going to the pen. Kim's going to try and keep this game a 2-run game and give the Yankees a chance to get a bloop and a blast. And honestly, with him as a long reliever, he might go extra. If it goes to extras, we might keep him out there for the 10th. Depending on how this inning goes. Leading off is Reese McGuire, 2 for 3. Absolutely killed Cole today. Smacks a fastball foul, 0-1. The bottom of the lineup, the 8-9 hitters were a big reason why the Yankees are down behind in this game. It'll be a 1-1 now to McGuire. Misses low, 2-1. The Bronx faithful, restless. This one chopped foul, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. Skied to center. Bellinger there, takes a couple steps in. Makes the catch, 1 away. Now we look back. This was the big blow. Kevin Biggio to give the Blue Jays their first lead of the day, and they haven't looked back since. A 3-run bomb that just wrapped itself around the foul pole. His average now up to 250 on the year as he takes a strike in the outer half of the plate, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 misses low, 1-1. There's a strike in the outside black, says the umpire, 1-2. The 1-2 to Biggio. Oh, beautiful looping curveball. Froze the Blue Jays second baseman. 2 away now here in the 8th, or the 9th. Oof, I'm really off today. It's been a long day, guys. Bo Bichette 1 for 4 with a single. Takes one just outside, 1-0. Kim relies on movement more than speed, as this is hammered foul, 1-1. His fastball tops out at only about 91, 92. That misses just outside, 2-1. The 2-1, low, 3-1. Tapia on deck. Cole had pitched 6 amazing innings as this is chopped to first. Olsen there, and Kim has himself a 1-2-3 Yankee debut. We go bottom 9, last licks for the Yankees. Do they have a comeback in their bones? We'll find out. It'll be Bellinger, Stallings, and Conforto. And coming out of the pen, Yimi Garcia. His 4th appearance of the year, 1 1/3 innings pitched, to 6.75 ERA. Garcia, a fastball, slider, slurve, changeup, sinker pitcher. He's got a little bit of everything. And Bellinger fouls off the first pitch, 0-1. Just a little bit out in front of that fastball. The 0-1. Pop fouling out of play, 0-2. Looking to try and go back foot with that slurve. The Blue Jays play Bellinger to pull. He's 2 for 3 today. And this one, right, stabbed by Garcia. Nice play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
I appreciate it, Money Man. I appreciate it. Jacob Stallings now 0 for 3. Chases the outside changeup, 0-1. Now swinging a miss on a slurve, 0-2. Jordan Romano and Julian Merriweather warming in the pen. Romano's usually the closer. I'm surprised he's not on the mound. The 0-2 just stays alive, does Stallings, still 0-2. Yes, Cal, yes. Trust me, I'm swinging a lot. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him on the inside fastball. So last hope for the Yankees is Michael Conforto, who singled in his last at-bat.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Chases the fastball, 0-1. When you got a guy like Garcia, who's got 5 pitches, you just don't know what to expect. And if you're guessing breaking ball and he comes at you with the heat, well, you're going to miss like that. As Conforto hammers this one to right field, it is over the head of the right fielder, Hernandez. Conforto will pull in the second with a double, and the Yankees will get the tying run to the plate. Baseball is hard, Cal, yes. Conforto's second double of the year. He hit a frozen rope to right and just over the head of Hernandez. And now the Yankees are going to go to the bench and pull Falefa, who's had a terrible day today. His hitting streak will end, and in comes Brock Holt. 2 for 4 on the young campaign. Brock Holt comes in now as the tying run. And Holt skies one to dead center, but playable. This will end the game. The catch is made by Springer, and the Blue Jays come from behind. They were down 3-0. They score 5 unanswered. Yankees had their chances, but couldn't get any more runs. Kikuchi gets the win. He improves to 1-1. Cole will go to 2-1 as he takes the loss, and Garcia will get his first save of the year. So the Blue Jays improve to 8-2. The Yankees fall to 7-4. Kevin Biggio, the big blast. It always seems to come when there's guys on.
Blue Jays. 5 runs.
Cole, 4 runs, 6 strikeouts, no walks, 8 hits, and 6 2/3. Just couldn't get that last out in the 7th. And that'll end the Yankee 3-game winning streak after a sweep of Boston. Well, oh, this is a 4-game set, too. Well, all right. No, we save. Now we save. So Yankees had won 5 of their last 6. Looking to bounce back after a tough loss on a bad weather day at Yankee Stadium. Toronto up to 8-2. Kevin Gausman, newest Blue Jay, against Brandon Woodruff. Woodruff, no record with the Yankees, looking to get his first win, a 3.97 ERA. I hate it when it rains, but we'll see what happens. So Woodruff, and we're gonna give Garcia the day off. Let's see. We'll put LeCastro in. We're going to get Aaron Hicks is ice cold right now. We're gonna give Stallings the day off. We'll put Wortvet in. And actually, you know what? We're going to put... There we go. We're going to give Bobby Witt a chance more in the middle of the lineup. LeCastro will bat 9th. Give Garcia a much-needed day off. Same thing with Stallings. Who's the rest of the pen? Everybody looks pretty good. So we'll move Olsen up to the 2 hole. See what happens there. See if maybe moving Hicks to the 3 spot wakes him up a little bit. He'll DH today. So... Conforto in left, LeCastro in right, Cody Bellinger still in dead center. And Brandon Woodruff dancing between the raindrops, making his 3rd start as a Yankee. A whip just over 1, about a 4-1 strikeout to walk ratio, ERA just under 4. Got roughed up a bit there in Texas in his first start, but had a nice bounce back start as Bo Bichette hit 282, 2 homers, 3 RBIs. Will lead off against Woodruff, and Woodruff deals. The umpire does not give him the 50-50 fastball, 1-0. So there's a strike in the outside corner, 1-1. Now this chop foul at the plate, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to Bo Bichette, son of Dante Bichette. Swing and a miss, good slider. Pulled a string on it, 1 away here in the top of the 1st. And that'll bring up Tapia, hitting 206. Takes one outside, 1-0. Now this one popped foul and out of play out in front of a changeup, 1-1. This one popped up shallow right center, but coming on is the speedy LeCastro. He'll make the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Yankees trying to bounce back after a heartbreaking Game 1 loss in this 4-game set. We just saw Bichette and Tapia get out. They'll be followed by Vlad Jr., George Springer, Gurriel Jr., Teoscar Hernandez, Matt Chapman, Reese McGuire, and Kevin Biggio. McGuire and Biggio, those lefties at the bottom of the lineup, really hurt Cole. We'll see what they do against Woodruff. But first, Vladdy Jr., 3 homers, 9 RBIs, and even 250 on the year. He had a hit in yesterday's game. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Some thunder in the background there as that misses inside, 1-1. And now that misses low, and the count goes to 2-1. Swing and a miss. Good curveball there on Woodruff as the bottom just fell out of it. It'll be a 2-2 now to Vladdy Jr. as he spoils a good slider on the outside black. The count holds at 2-2. This one hammered on the left field line. It is just foul. Got away with the high fastball there. Vlad was out in front of it. It'll be another 2-2 as he lays off that curve. 3-2. George Springer on deck. Springer got some insurance for the Jays in yesterday's game as that misses low, ball 4. And now that brings up Springer with a man on and 2 outs as he takes a fastball on the outside half of the plate. 0-1. Now chops the slider foul. Quickly 0-2. Now late on a fastball was Springer. Still 0-2. And now a changeup. Popped up. Right side. Long run for LaCastro. Cannot get there. The 0-2 spoils another slider. And another pitch spoiled there by Springer. And now this one popped up to right center. Deep but playable. LaCastro racing over, makes the catch. So despite the 2-out walk, the Jays don't score. We go bottom 1. Yankees and Blue Jays scoreless. Starting for Toronto, Kevin Gausman making his 3rd start of the year. A 2-0 record, a 1.23 ERA, a whip. A dental floss thin whip at .68 and strikeouts 13-2. That's why the Yankees needed to beat Kikuchi yesterday as the 5-starter, especially going against Cole. Gausman, fastball, splitter, changeup, slider pitcher. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Wind is carrying to left today, about 8 miles an hour after it was blowing in yesterday. The 0-1, smack to the left side and through for a base hit. It got by Bichette, and so LeMahieu, reminding Gausman of how it used to be playing in the AL East. That brings up Matt Olson hitting .341. Had a rough day at the plate yesterday, a couple strikeouts and an 0-for-4. Hoping to turn things around here, though, against Gausman. The first pitch hammered back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to get cut off by Springer, but LeMahieu will go first to third, and the Yankees are already set up here in the bottom of the first with runners at the corners. That brings up Aaron Hicks hitting from his more powerful side of the plate, the left side. 234 overall. Swing and a miss on a changeup, 0-1. Hicks 0-for-3 yesterday, hit by a pitch. 4 homers, 5 RBIs. Hoping that maybe his bat comes alive a little bit now in the 3-hole as he wasn't doing the job in the 2. As he fouls a fastball back and out of play, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss late on a fastball, strike 3. And now that'll bring up Cody Bellinger, who's been red hot lately. And a chance for Cody to get some runs in. Also a chance for Gausman to get out of it with a double play. As Bellinger late on the high heat, 0-1. Runners at the corners. Not good speed on the base paths either. As Bellinger chases a low changeup now, 0-2. The 0-2, swing and a miss on another changeup, and the bottom falls out of it, and Gausman showing why he's the ace of this staff with back-to-back strikeouts to get out of a possible jam. But he's got one more guy to get through, the red-hot rookie Bobby Witt Jr., who skies this ball to center field, and it should be caught, and that should end the inning. Springer will make the catch, so the Yankees threaten but do not score. It's deja vu all over again. This is the Yankees' MO. We go top 2, no score in the Bronx. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now leading off. There's a strike, 0-1. Now curveball misses inside, 1-1. And now Gurriel hammers a fastball foul, 1-2. Woodruff's gone away with a couple of pitches here early as Gurriel lays off the outside slider, trying to get him to expand the zone. And now Now an outside fastball, 3-2. To Oscar Hernandez on deck. As Gurriel spoils a changeup, making very good contact with a lot of Woodruff's pitches. Woodruff having trouble getting that put-away pitch. As this one rolled over to the left side, Falefa fires the first in time, 1 away. Blue Jays, though, getting that pitch count up as Teoscar Hernandez now. 1 homer, 2 RBIs, hitting .229, takes a strike, 0-1. Now this one popped up to right. LaCastro coming in, makes the catch, 2 away. And that brings up Matt Chapman hitting .242, 3 homers, 4 RBIs. Takes one on the inside black, says the umpire, 0-1. Now this one punched on the right field line, but it spins foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss on a changeup in the dirt. Rortvedt gets an angle, fires the first to complete the play, and an easy 1-2-3 inning for Woodruff as he gets his first K of the day. We go bottom 2, no score. Leading off is Michael Conforto, 5 for 11 in his young Yankee career.
The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Takes a pitch high, 1-0. Conforto 2 for 10 in his career against Gausman with 4 strikeouts. The 1-0 drifts outside, 2-0. The 2-0 popped him up. Put a good swing on it, but just missed it. Chapman down from third, makes the catch on the infield grass, 1 away. And that'll bring up Kiner Falefa, whose 9-game hitting streak ended yesterday, hitting .286 overall with 2 homers and 7 RBIs. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. The 0-1 fouled back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 drifts just outside. Count now 1-2. Got to be careful of Gausman settling down now. Yankees had a good chance in the first, but did not score. The 1-2 chopped foul. That changeup of his is his put-away pitch. What's up, peeps? How's it going? The 1-2. Popped him up. Jammed him with the changeup. Gausman will take it himself. 2 away. So Yankees lost game 1 of this series 5-3 as they beat the Blue Jays beat Cole. The Yankees are 7-4. The Blue Jays are 8-2. You hate to say this is a must-win game, but it kind of is. Hanging in there, peeps. Hanging in there. Ben Rortvedt hitting .400 on the young year. No homers, 1 RBI. His 3rd start of the year. Hammers one to right field, and it's got a chance. Goodbye, baseball! His first as a Yankee. Rortvedt into the bullpen, and the Yankees go up 1-0. What a shot by Rortvedt, no doubt about it, even with the wind carrying the left today. Gausman will give up the long ball to the lefties on occasion, and Rortvedt did not miss that one. It's 1-0 New York. And that brings up Tim LaCastro now, the fastest man in baseball. Pops a fastball, fouling out of play, 0-1. LaCastro 2 for 6 with an RBI in his young Yankee career, getting the start in right tonight. The 0-1, pop fouling out of play, out in front of a slider, 0-2. LaCastro signed a 1-year deal in free agency. Basically, imagine another Brett Gardner, as that misses inside, 1-2. The 1-2, just got a piece of that put-away changeup. Crush the water bottle. Crush. Crush. The 1-2. Chopped foul again. It'll be another 1-2. This one drifts outside. LeCastro lays off. The count levels now at 2-2. The Blue Jays play him straight up. With 2 strikes, they also play him back. No threat of a bunt. The 2-2. Inside, the count goes full. Yeah, I know, peeps. The Yankees' bats in real life not doing very much either. The 3-2. Inside-out swing. Pushed it foul. Staying alive. Well, Castro, this will be a ninth pitch of the at-bat. Doing a nice job here in the 9-hole. And now smacks one up the middle softly. Biggio backhands, flips the first in time. That'll end the inning. Ben Rortvedt, though, his first homer as a Yankee. The end of 2 full in the Bronx. Yankees looking to strike back against the Blue Jays after a Game 1 loss. They're up 1-0 here in Game 2. What's up, Dan? How's it going? Reese McGuire, no homers, 3 RBIs, a 273 average. Was a pest all day yesterday against Cole as he takes a strike in the outer half, 0-1. Woodruff hoping for better results. There's a strike at the knees, 0-2. The 0-2. Low, 1-2. Good hold up there by McGuire. As now he pushes this one foul. Still 1-2. As this one popped up to right, LeCastro now coming on. What's up, Crunk? 1 away. That's what I forgot to mention. If you guys get a chance, check out my Twitter. The link is there. I did a voiceover thing for a podcast called Fever Dreams, a Pulp Collection. Check that out. That episode debuted today as Kevin Biggio, 238, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Had the big blow, the 3-run bomb that gave the Blue Jays the win yesterday. Takes a strike there, 0-1. So now that drifts high and away, 1-1. Now a changeup in there for a strike, 1-2. Checks his swing, did not go, says the umpire, 2-2. Sounds like a plan, Cal. Sounds like a plan, buddy. Is this one smacked on the left field line? That's going to be a base hit. Yeah, man, I was working, like, basically right up until stream time today. So a 1-out double for Biggio. So I feel you. Thank you, Crunk. Thank you. Biggio's first double of the year as he beats the shift, and that brings up the ever-dangerous Bo Bichette, who swings through a fastball 0-1. Now a strike at the knees, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Good slider there from Woodruff, 2 away. And that'll bring up Raimel Tapia, hitting an even 200 on the year. Rolls this to the left side. Falefa, tough play, deep in the hole. Got him! And that'll end the third. So despite the 1-out double, the Jays don't score. We go bottom 3. Yankees up 1-0. DJ LeMahieu singled in his first at-bat. He has been having a very good series.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The first pitch from Gossman is hammered to right center field and deep. Springer, though, has a beat on it and will make the catch for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Brings up Matt Olson. He's 1 for 1 with a single. Went 0 for 4 yesterday. Chops that fastball foul, 0-1. Moved up to the 2-hole today due to Aaron Hicks's struggles. Also with some guys getting moved around, getting some days off. Olson now fouls off a hanging splitter. That was the pitch to hit, but out in front of it, 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Strike 3. So after his red hot start, Olson coming down to earth again a little bit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Aaron.
Whoop. Big break on that splitter, and now that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hicks fouls off a changeup. That was, again, out in front of it. Good pitch to hit, but probably the show, Cal. I would say the show. That drifts outside from Gossman, and that levels the count up at 1-1. 2 outs, bottom third. Yankees up 1-0 off of the Ben Rortvedt solo home run. And now Hicks pops one up to right. Deep, but playable. Tapia on the lip of the track. Excuse me, that's Hernandez. Makes the catch for the final out of the inning. We go top 4. Yankees still nursing a 1-0 lead. Vlad Guerrero Jr. walked in his first at-bat. Woodruff looking for a little revenge. Guerrero looking to tie this game up. Hammers this one to left, but right at Michael Conforto. Makes the catch, 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's what you like to see if you're a Yankee fan. Keep Woodruff's pitch count under control as George Springer 0 for 1 now. Takes a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. They play him to pull to the left side. Instead, he lets a little dribbler in front of the plate. Rortvedt gets an angle, fires the first in time, 2 away. And now that brings up Gurriel Jr., who's 0 for 1. There's a strike, and with the thunder in the background, keep an eye on that. Yankees would love to get through 5 full here with a 1-0 lead, as that's hammered foul 0-2. Some April showers here for the Bronx Bombers, as that's chopped foul 0-2. Now this one ripped down the right field line. Olsen, though, will field and take it himself, and that'll end the inning. Nice Gold Glove play there by Matt Olsen. And we are going to go bottom 4. Yankees still up 1-0. Diving to his left. Makes the play. And now leading off in the bottom of the 4th is Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody swings and misses over the top of a splitter, 0-1. Chapman, Gold Glove winner last year at third base. Solid defense all around. Probably you go strongest to weakest as you go left to right on the Blue Jay infield as Cody checks his swing on that one, 1-1. Cody had a chance to drive a run in, but again struck out. That low changeup really did wonders against him against Gossman. And this time he says, I'm going to just go the other way. As you're going to give me the whole left side of the infield, I'll take a leadoff double. His 5th of the year, and that'll bring up the rookie Bobby Witt Jr., who flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Chapman playing in at third as Witt fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Witt, very good speed. A shortstop converted to a third baseman. Can also play a little bit of first. The 0-1. Witt drops a bunt, but that's going to kick foul, trying to get Bellinger to third. So quickly 0-2 now as Chapman backs up to normal depth. As Witt spoils a splitter, still 0-2. Still a chance to get the runner over. Would love to get Bellinger to third with 1 out. As that drifts inside, and the count goes to 1-2. It's that balance. You want to get out quickly so you can get Woodruff out there, as this is skied down the right field line. Slicing towards the seats, but the catch is made out there. Hernandez will make a catch, the tag, the throw. It's in time. Bellinger thought he could get to third because Hernandez was well out of position, but he turns, fires, and gets Bellinger at third for the second out of the inning, and that brings up Michael Conforto now with 2 outs and no one on. Hernandez had a long way to go, but he maintained his balance. Foul ball there now, 0-1. Had to be a perfect throw, and it was. So now an 0-1 to Conforto. Swings and misses on the changeup, 0-2. And now Conforto smacks one on the left field line, and oh, what could have been. This one will be one hop against the wall. Conforto will have himself a 2-out double, basically replacing Bellinger. His third double of the year, and now that brings up Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Can Falefa get an RBI? Instead, he'll pop this up to the right side, and Vlad Guerrero lays out. Vlad Guerrero robbing Falefa of an at-bat, really, because obviously it's a foul ball. So Toronto playing some great defense here. We go top 5. Yankees still up 1-0. To Oscar Hernandez, who made that nice play in right, takes a strike 0-1. Take care, Cal. Have a good one, buddy. Now swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2. Swing and a miss, got him to expand the zone, strike 3, 1 away. I believe that's the third K of the day for Woodruff. And now that'll bring up Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 1. Takes a fastball high, 1-0. Now hammers a fastball foul, 1-1, out in front of it. And now swing and a miss, good changeup there, 1-2. Swing and a miss, he's got that strikeout slider working, does Woodruff 2 away here now in the 5th. The nobody beats the whiz whistle continues, as that brings up Reese McGuire, who's 0 for 1 with a flyout. And McGuire is going to fly out again. This one, the LaCastro makes the catch. A quick 5th, and this game is now official. No matter what happens with the rain, it's 1-0 Yankees, and that brings up Ben Rortvedt, the only run of the game so far. A solo home run in his first at-bat into the bullpen. He chases the high heat, 0-1. Was thinking about 2 for 2. Rortvedt now 2 for 5 on the, or 3 for 6 now on the young campaign. So he takes one outside, 1-1. It's the one thing with the Stallings now as the lead guy catching Rortvedt. You know, there's not a big dropout from Stallings to Rortvedt. Oh, a good slider, backdoor slider catches the outside part of the plate, 1-2. And now this one, punched to the left side, but right at Bo Bichette. Fires the first in time, 1 away. That'll bring up Tim LaCastro. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Smacked it to second in his first at-bat. And now LaCastro drops a bunt, trying to bunt his way on. Fastest man in baseball. But it goes foul. Chapman even with the bag at third. Now chopped foul by LaCastro, 0-2. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. McGuire throws the first to complete the play. Strike 3, 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. And now that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Wind is carrying the left, but the Yankees haven't really been able to take advantage of it today. As that, the umpire says just outside with that changeup. 1-0. Gausman not happy with the no call there. Very efficient, averaging 11 pitches an inning right now. LeMahieu swings and misses on that changeup, 1-1. The 1-1 fouls off a hanging slider, 1-2. Just a hair late to recognize it. The 1-2 inside, 2-2. Mayhew lays off the fastball there. And now the count is full with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Matt Olson on deck. Swing and a miss on what would have been ball 4. He was looking fastball, but he swung through it. Strike 3. We go top 6. Yankees still up 1-0 as Kevin Biggio, 1-for-1 with a double, the only hit for the Blue Jays today. Now this one grounded by Woodruff. Witt charges, fires the first in time. Just got him at first base on that slow roller.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bichette.
Not the most efficient path to the ball, but he made the play. Now that brings up Bo Bichette, who's 0 for 2. There's a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. Now this one ripped to center. Bellinger coming on will make the catch. 2 away. That brings up Tapia now. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Now swings through the change, 0-2. Curveball misses outside and low, 1-2. He spoils a fastball there, does Tapia. Everything so far has been away. Slider now, punch to the right side and by Olsen for a base hit. LaCastro will get it in quickly. Tapia has good speed at first. With 2 outs, that brings up Vlad Jr. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. The ever-dangerous Vlad Jr. takes a strike. 0-1. Now a changeup for a strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him on the slider. So despite the 2-out single, the Jays do not do much else. We go bottom 6, still 1-0 Yankees as Matty Olson will lead off. He's 1 for 2 today with a single.
For the Yankees, the first baseman, Matt.
First pitch from Gossman, popped foul and out of play, 0-1. Just a little late on that fastball. Now Olson fouls off a splitter, 0-2. Again, out in front of it. He was late on the fastball in front of the splitter. Now spoils another fastball. Again, there's about an 8 to 9 mile an hour difference between those 2 pitches. So the splitter almost acts like a changeup, but with different movement. At least for Gossman. The 0-2 swing and a miss on the high fastball. Strike 3, 1 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 2 tonight. Ice cold.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
First pitch to Hicks, fouled off to the left side, 0-1. Again, out in front of that changeup. Now takes one high, 1-1. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Again, a changeup, 1-2, as the bottom just fell out of it. Now Hicks spoils a fastball, still 1-2. Gossman taking advantage of the Yankees' aggressiveness, and thus far it's worked aside from Ben Rortvedt. As now Hicks spoils another fastball, still 1-2. 70th pitch of the day now from Gossman is on its way to Hicks. And Hicks rolls this over to the right side. Vlad there will flip to Gossman covering, 2 away. That was the pitch to hit. And he just rolled it over as that brings up Cody Bellinger, who's 1 for 2 with a double.
Cody Bellinger.
And Bellinger smacks this one to left center. Long run for Springer. He'll make the catch, though, to end the inning. So Gossman has another 1-2-3. We go top 7. This is where things get off the rails yesterday for the Yankees. They had a lead in the 7th inning, and then it was the 3rd time through the lineup that they couldn't get through it as Springer takes a strike, 0-1. And now this one rolled over to the right side and through for a base hit. A seeing eye single from Springer as he beats the shift. And Yankee fans everywhere now holding their breath as the same thing from yesterday history seems to be repeating itself. This time, though, Clay Holmes immediately gets up in the pen Gurriel Jr. now takes a strike, 0-1. That drifts outside, 1-1. Now this one hit to Olsen. He knocks it down. They're going to take the play at first. So 1 out there. If Olsen fields that cleanly, they probably get 2. Instead, that brings up to Oscar Hernandez now with the tying run in scoring position. Springer has good speed. There's a strike in the inside black, 0-1. Now a changeup low, 1-1. Popped him up. First base, Olsen on the line, makes the catch, 2 away. Now that brings up Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. He takes the strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. Now fouls off the changeup, 0-2. This is where Woodruff wants him. Swing and a miss. He got him to chase the slider. We're going bottom 7. Woodruff pitching a gem. It's still 1-0 Yankees. Now that brings up Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 2 with a couple flyouts. Gossman just mowing down the Yankees. Woodruff matching him almost hitter for hitter as Witt smacks this to third. Nice scoop by Chapman. Fires the first one away. And that'll bring up Michael Conforto. 1 for 2 with a double today. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. Conforto now 3 for 12 in his career against Gossman. He smacks a fastball back out of play, 0-2. And now a changeup in the dirt. Count goes to 1-2. Looks like Woodruff's going to come out for the 7th. I imagine if he gets into any trouble, though, Holmes will come in. He'll come in the 8th, excuse me. As that's now high to Conforto, and the count levels at 2-2. Credit where it's due. Woodruff is pitching a gem. He's given up 3 hits, 1 walk. Count now full to Conforto as he lays off another fastball. Falefa on deck. The 3-2 payoff pitch. Conforto maybe got a little underneath it. He hit it high and fairly deep to right, but Hernandez, a couple steps shy of the track, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Kiner Falefa, who's 0 for 2 tonight. 0 for 5 in the series. Swings and misses on a fastball, 0-1. And now Falefa chases one in the dirt, 0-2. You see there, Gossman, very economical, only had 80 pitches here in the bottom of the 7th. This will be number 81. That misses high and inside, 1-2. The 1-2 to Falefa. Broken bat popped foul. He'll fall harmlessly. Falefa will get a new piece of lumber. Be another 1-2. Another foul ball. Falefa stays alive here in the bottom of the 7th. Falefa will foul another one off. This will be another souvenir to the seats. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Blue Jays trying to get Gossman through 7. As Falefa fouls off another fastball. Yankees are going to try and get Woodruff through 8. The 1-2, smack to center field. Falefa wins the battle. It's a 2-out base hit. And that'll bring up Rortvet. We look back now at his second inning home run. Right now, the only run in the game. A solo shot to dead right center. Into the bullpen, about 390 feet it went. 3 for 7 on the year is Rortvedt. Good speed at first, so something that the gap should score Falefa. As Rortvedt skies one to dead center, but Springer is there. And that'll end the inning. So we go top 8. Yankees still nursing the slimmest of leads. As leading things off is 0 for 2, Reese McGuire. Takes a strike, 0-1. Now the changeup misses low, 1-1. Fastball on the outside black, 1-2. The 1-2 to McGuire. Chop to the right side. LeMahieu charges, fields, fires the first in time, 1 away. That brings up Biggio, 1 for 2 with a double in the third. It's also grounded back to Woodruff. Takes a strike, 0-1. Woodruff getting a little gassed at 90 pitches. Swing and a miss on a curve to Biggio, 0-2. The 0-2, outside, 1-2. And the changeup just a little low, 2-2. 3-2 as the slider misses. Bichette on deck. Swing and a miss, blow the fastball by him, strike 3, 2 away. And Woodruff is pumped up. So that brings up Bichette now. He's 0 for 3 with a line out in his last at-bat. You don't see this much nowadays. 4th time through the lineup. There's a strike, 0-1. This one rolled over to third. Witt is there. Fires the first. Woodruff has gone 8 scoreless here in the Bronx. And that'll do it for Gossman. In comes Julian Merriweather for his second appearance of the year. Gave up 2 runs in that first one. And Clay Holmes can sit down. The Yankees will get up Giovanni Gallegos. But they may go to Woodruff. Might keep him in there in the 9th. LaCastro 0 for 2. Tries to drop a bunt, but that misses way outside, 0-1. Fastball, slider, change, curveball pitcher is Merriweather. And LaCastro pops it up just beyond the reach of Chapman, 0-2. Well out in front of that fastball was LaCastro. Oh, and he got froze with that hanging curveball, 1 away. And that'll bring up now the top of the lineup, DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 3 with a single. Each team with 4 left on base. The Yankees the only run as LeMahieu spoils that fastball, 0-1. LeMahieu now up to an 11-game hitting streak, actually. The curveball misses outside, 1-1. Trevor Richards and Adam Simber warming in the pen just in case this goes to a 9th inning. 1-1. LeMahieu inside outs it to right field. Long run for Hernandez. Makes the catch. 2 away. Also credit to both teams with good defense overall tonight. And that brings up Matt Olson. 1 for 3 with a single. And he fouls off a slider, 0-1. Good pitch to hit, but out in front of it. The 0-1, fouled back and out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 rolled over to the right side. Guerrero Jr. there, takes it himself. We're going top 9. Yankees trying to win 1-0. And Raimel Tapia, 1 for 3 with a single. And Woodruff still out there, going for the complete game shutout. There's a strike, 0-1. It'll be the 2, 3, 4 hitters. So after Tapia, we got some big boppers. This is rolled foul, 0-2. Another foul ball from Tapia, still 0-2. Woodruff at 100 pitches as that drifts outside, 1-2. Now that misses inside, 2-2. Now, if he worked quickly, we might have... As this one's up the middle, another base hit. So Tapia gets on. Hit them where they ain't. And that's going to do it for Woodruff. Gallegos will come in now for the save situation. Woodruff 8 strong. The runner on first, his responsibility. But as of right now, 8 innings pitched, in line for the win if Gallegos can slam the door. Making his 3rd appearance of the year, 2 for 2 in save opportunities. One of those with the Yankees, one with the Cardinals. So a man on with nobody out here in the 9th. A 1-0 lead. Gallegos has a strong fastball and a good changeup, and he'll use that slider as a put-away pitch. Taking his time. Yankees would love to win this game. Vlad Jr., 0 for 2 today with a walk. The only walk allowed by Woodruff. There's a strike, 0-1. And now a changeup for a strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Guerrero chases the slider, 1 away. And now that brings up George Springer, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Takes a strike, 0-1. Tapia has good speed, but Rortvedt has a good arm. So the changeup misses just low and outside, 1-1. And now Springer late on the fastball, 97, 1-2. Now he rolls a slider over, still 1-2. Caught a bit too much of the plate if you're Gallegos. Just spoils that one, still 1-2. Another foul ball. No, he's making Gallegos work. The 1-2. Low and outside, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him another slider. Strike 3, 2 away. And that brings up Gurriel, who's 0 for 3 with a ground out in his last at-bat. 0 for 6 in this series. Takes the strike, 0-1. Down to second, the throw is not in time. Tapia chose the right pitch. If that's the fastball, he's out. That's how close it was. Toronto, last strike, taken outside by Gurriel, 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gallegos strikes out the side and slams the door. Toronto beats the Yankee ace Cole, and then the Yankees return the favor by beating Gossman 1-0. And this 4-game series is now split 1 apiece as the Yankees answer with dominant pitching. Woodruff, his first win as a Yankee, improves the 1-0. Gossman falls to 2-1. Gallegos, his 3rd save of the year. The only run of the game, a Ben Rortvedt solo home run. Thank you for joining us here tonight, everybody. Woodruff, your player of the game, 8 strikeouts, 4 hits, 1 walk in 8 innings pitched. Gossman, the hard luck loser, 6 strikeouts, 6 hits, 1 run in 7 innings pitched. Scattered the 6 Yankee hits. Woodruff did the same for Toronto's 4. And Gallegos slams the door in the 9th. A 1-0 win for the Yankees. As Woodruff, his ERA drops to 2.33. Now has 23 strikeouts also in 19 innings. Tomorrow will be Manoah versus Robbie Ray. And then Cal Quantrill versus Jose Barrios. Yankees looking to try to take this series. They'll have to win the next 2 games to do it before the Baltimore Orioles, they head down to Baltimore. And I guess that'll do it for us here today, folks. So we got those 2 games in pretty quick. I'm going to, oh, that's right. I need to advance the day. So, Toronto 8-3, Yankees 8-4. You love to see it. Baltimore surprisingly 7-4, and Boston and Tampa both 3-8. But we'll save the game, and we'll call it a night. So thank you everybody who tuned in tonight. Much appreciated. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the conclusion of this Toronto and Yankees 4-game series. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.